This spring has been cold, wet, and did I mention cold? For a long time. Everyone says so. It can't just be my perception. I can't wait any longer to plant things outside, either psychologically nor physically. Some of these seedlings are begging for more space. Normally, onions and other allium family crops are the first to be planted out into the garden, but the onions can handle a bit more time in their cells. The kale, at least some of it, cannot. Also, I haven't finished the fence rebuild yet, meaning I can't turn on the electric portion of the fence, meaning I can't put things out into the garden that will be exposed to the deer. Kale needs to be covered with row cover to help transition it to the outside, and also to protect against cabbage moths. Though it's too cold for them now, they will be out eventually. The deer won't mess with the row cover, so it's time to get to planting the kale. That said, I need to prep the rows with my new no-dig methodology with which I'm experimenting this year. Among the things on my fall to-do list that were not accomplished is cleaning up the corn patch by cutting and removing the stalks to the compost area. Right now, this seems like a huge oversight, and something that should definitely have displaced other projects in the fall. But the reality is, all projects are like that. Prioritizing projects is one of the largest challenges a homesteader faces, particularly if, like me, you're a homesteader with a day job. All that said, now is when I'm doing it, and that's going to be good enough. I'm going to cut all the stalks as close to the ground as possible, then blanket the beds, including any remaining cornstalk detritus, with composted manure. The material I have is not composted fully, but it was aged when I got it, and it's been sitting here all winter. I feel confident that it's decomposed enough that it will not burn the plants with excess nitrogen, instead acting as a net benefit to the garden through weed suppression and longer-term fertility release. Only time will tell if I'm right, but I think I am. Okay, now the beds are prepped, which admittedly should have been done in the fall. But it's time to get to planting, which means I need to go into the hoop house and find all the seedlings I want to put out. So this is slightly annoying. I had a couple of flats of kale in the garden room last night. Brought them in the afternoon. Had intended to put them into bigger pots because they're getting a little bit leggy. And then looked at the weather, looked at the garden plan, figured it's kale, it's really hardy, I'll put it out, just plant it right into the garden. Ziggy's hooked up. He's not too impressed with that. But anyway, I had these two flats in the garden, or in the garden room last night, and I think I have a mouse in there. So I had these two flats in there, and something's been chewing on them. So that's been chewed. That whole plant is toast. That one's been chewed. There's a leaf missing off that one. 2 leaves off that one. Doesn't look like it got this stuff. But I also noticed one of my tomatoes that I potted on yesterday has also been chewed down to the soil. So I just set a trap, and I'm glad I got this out of there. Luckily I have quite a bit of kale and should be fine, but it's still pretty irritating. More kale than I have space for in that row. So I need to go back into the office and look to make sure. I think I know where I'm going to put it. I just want to make sure that's not going to mess with anything in the rotation. So, as I suspected, I'm going to put the extra kale here because this is all brassicas and that's the same family, so it doesn't really matter from a pest or nutrient need standpoint. But on this row, I'm going to plant the kale twice as far apart because I do want to put Brussels sprouts in between the kale. So instead of having kale, kale, kale every 12 inches, I'm going to have kale, Brussels sprout, kale, etc. I also went and found some more kale. I knew I had planted, I don't know where it went. I guess it's still up on the cart. I have one dazzling blue kale that survived my forget to open the heat mat episode. That's up there, but I knew I had replanted and I didn't have it out here, so I went and found it. And I'm hoping that I've got all the kale now, because it's really annoying to plant what you think is all of everything and fill a row and then get back and find 1 or 2 plants that you need to stick in. But I think I've got it all. So, time to get started over here.